Hey eBay sellers, it's Suzanne A. Wells. Today is Thursday, July 21st, 2016, and this is video number 124. We're actually starting a new playlist on cleaning tips because this is something that is asked very frequently in my Facebook group, as well as I get emails from other sellers. And the longer you do this business, the more things you're going to run into that you don't know how to clean. Or if you ask another seller, they've already figured out a shortcut or a way to do it or a product that works, so you don't have to reinvent the wheel every time you do something. So I know you guys think that I know everything and I've done everything, but I haven't. So this was a new one for me, and I thought as I went through this process, I would document it so that I could share it with you because I'm sure someone else will have this issue come up. So I found this really nice rug at Goodwill for like $3 and looked it up and realized that it sells for about $40. And this is the brand, it's called Tribal, and it's made in Belgium. So if you look that up, you'll see that they're handcrafted rugs, and this would be a good flip. But as I was examining it, I noticed that there were some stains on the fringe. Now, oftentimes, fringe is a different color than the rest of the rug, so that's not what I'm talking about. This area right in here you can see is darker, and then there's some here, and it was just very splotchy, and it didn't look like it was supposed to be there. So there's some more different places. It's very subtle, but still noticeable and needed cleaning. So I figured out a way to do this without having to have the whole rug cleaned because the whole rug doesn't need it. I go back up here. You can see it's in really good condition, and the back is in good condition, so it just needed a little sprucing up. So, only two things I needed to clean this. Some stretch wrap, which you can see there on the roll, and you can get that at Walmart or Home Depot or Lowe's, and it's that saran wrap type stuff that sticks to itself, and you just wrap it around things and it sticks to itself. You want to use that instead of tape because the tape could damage the rug when I show you how. We're going to use it in just a minute. And then Oxyclean powder. Now, you never want to use bleach on rugs, and that's because rugs are often tea stained for an antique look. That's just how they make them, and they're supposed to be like that. So bleach removes that pigment and affects the overall character of the rug. So you don't want it to be white. You just want to get the dirt out. Also, bleach contains harsh chemicals that can break down the fabrics and cause them to disintegrate. So, if you don't know the age of the item, you could just watch it all fall apart in front of you as you're cleaning it. And that happened to me back in the early days when I found some white canvas tennis shoes, and I put them in the sink to soak in bleach and water and went back a few minutes later and they were just all coming apart. So bleach can definitely ruin things. Um, so that's why I like to use OxyClean because it is based like a hydrogen peroxide type cleaner. It's not a harsh chemical. Okay, so basically this was a smaller rug, maybe 3 feet by 2 feet, so it wasn't really big. You probably can't do this on really big rugs that are like 6 and 8 feet. It's just going to be too hard. So this is good for the smaller little scatter rugs that you might find. And plus they're easier to ship if they're small. So I just wrapped it up like this into a cylinder shape and secured it with the stretch wrap. And so it's just clear. It looks like tape, but when you're done, you can just cut it off and it doesn't stick to the product underneath. Okay, and then on the back of the OxyClean, there's directions for how to clean different things with it and how to make up your solution. So I just used the third option there for carpets and upholstery and just mixed it up. And just, I have a little kit of stuff handy for cleaning eBay items. And so there you go. Um, then I just dipped the ends of one end into the cup of the solution. And you want to be careful and not go up past where the fringe is because you don't want it getting into the fibers of the rug. So you're just going to dip it in there. um, just like that. So you don't want to put it all the way down inside, and you don't want to leave it there for a really long time because the rug is going to start absorbing that solution up into the fibers where you don't want it. So you just kind of dunk it like up and down a little bit for maybe about 5 minutes, and just so it gets good and saturated. And Oxyclean bubbles up because it's got that hydrogen peroxide in it. So it kind of does the work for you. So after about 5 minutes, you can just rinse it off with cool water. And then you want to blot it dry with a towel. And I just put it outside on the railing on my porch and just let it dry outside. So it comes out looking like this. And just a little tip for you, if you sell things with fringe, and especially these rugs, when you're taking pictures, it's a nice touch to comb out the fringe. Make it look nice and pretty, because you can see here the buyer can't really see what's going on with that. There could be stains, there could be missing fringe, it could be cut off. So just get a little plastic comb from the dollar store somewhere and put it in your eBay kit, and you can just comb that out so it looks nice and pretty, because presentation is everything on eBay and you want to look better than your competitors. So that's what the finished product looks like. So if we go to a before and after comparison, you can see that the stains are gone and it's all one nice uniform color. And this only took like 20 minutes to do each side. Well, 20 minutes total. I did one side and kind of let it dry a little bit and then did the other side. So it was pretty easy and didn't harm the rug and didn't use any harsh chemicals, didn't make a mess, anything like that. And there's the disgusting water after I had done this process. So you can see that it's kind of a yellowish, gross, dirty color. Okay, so I hope this helped you with if you ever run into that situation. But if you have a great cleaning tip, why don't we share it here on my YouTube channel? If you could send in photos of whatever it is that you're cleaning, and if you have something that you sell repeatedly and you're doing a process on it repeatedly, take pictures and just send those in and explain what's going on, and I'll put the video together. I will give you a shout out and show your store, as well as put a link to your store in the description area. So that's always good for SEO on your eBay store, to get more links out there on the internet. And then you can also brag to your friends and family that you were featured on this channel. So you can email me there. Is my address, Suzanne at SuzanneAwells.com. And this is just a great way to share with the eBay community how to do things. I know I've learned so much over my years on eBay just because other people were kind enough to share what they knew with me. And it does save time in the learning curve. You don't have to go figure everything out. You don't have to ruin products by not knowing what you're doing when you're trying to clean them with products you shouldn't be using, that type of thing. So if you've got some ideas, I'd love to hear them. Send me those pictures and we'll add some more videos to this playlist. Thanks for watching and have a great day on eBay. Bye.